We want to talk about the core of Hurricane Melissa because it's approaching the coast of Jamaica as we speak. Melissa is expected to make landfall at some point today as a Category 5 storm. It is historic. It is going to be the most powerful storm here in the U.S. this year alone. So the impacts will be felt for days, months, possibly even years to come. And widespread flooding is expected in Jamaica. So these are some live pictures right now of the infamous Flat Bridge. It is a beam bridge that goes across the Rio Cobra, connecting the Jamaican capital, Kingston, with the North Coast tourist areas. It is one of the oldest bridges in Jamaica, and you can see the water right now rushing over it. We spoke with Marvin Edwards, who lives in Kingston.
A lot of people, they're actually nervous. They're evacuating. We can be down for as long as the roads are not clear, as long as the activities are not open. If the airport is damaged, that's even another thing to worry about.
And joining me now is Miramar Mayor Wayne Messam. His city has one of the largest Jamaican populations here in South Florida. Mayor, thank you for joining us. The first thing I want to ask you is, have you been in touch with your family members on the island?
Yes, I was in direct contact with two of my aunts as recent as yesterday. They've been preparing for the storms. They're in the parish of Manchester, which will receive significant wind and rain once the storm passes over.
And talk about the residents in Miramar. I imagine a lot of them, like yourself, are concerned about their family members. So what are you urging them to do?
Well, the city of Miramar, we know that our residents are very engaged with their loved ones back in Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, and they want to see how they can help. So as a city, we have activated 6 of our locations, several fire stations, our police headquarters for residents to be able to drop off much needed supplies that we know will be needed in Jamaica and Haiti, as well as Dominican Republic, so that our city and our staff, we can then get those vital supplies to the network of organizations that will be transporting these supplies directly to Jamaica and the most impacted areas.
Now, I know you were in touch with local officials there in Jamaica yesterday. What are your concerns? Because what we're hearing is there's not a lot of people in those shelters.
Well, you know, it's human nature to want to shelter in place to protect your own belongings. We have heard that there are individuals that have taken advantage of these shelters, but many people have stayed at their homes. The concern is that if their homes are not structurally capable to withstand these, what is to be expected, the largest and the most vicious storm of record in Jamaica, that catastrophes can happen and the loss of life. So oftentimes it's the after effects of the storm that actually becomes the demise of individuals, whether it's flooding, mudslides, and just so many hazards that can happen after a storm passes.
I know a lot of folks in Jamaica have said we've weathered storms before. Is that part of the problem? They're not understanding just how huge this storm is and how slow moving it is, which can cause major flooding.
Yeah, that's a big concern. And when you have the most vicious storm ever, at least on record, to be approaching the island, you don't know what that impact may be. Obviously, we're very concerned, and we're hoping and praying for the best as the storm passes.
Well, we hope all is well with your family and all of the people on Jamaica. Thank you for your efforts in Miramar, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for helping us get the word out on how our residents and neighbors can help support.
Absolutely.